This game contains scenes of explicit violence and gore. This doesn't contain alcohol. Resident Evil 2. Alright then, hello there people, Vestin here playing Resident Evil 2, the original one, from 1999 apparently. Of course, the first challenge lying ahead of me is the selection of the proper mode. I've looked this up. Apparently you can play in arrange mode, and you get what? 3 weapons that have infinite ammo at the very start. Although people have claimed they only have infinite ammo if you play on the easiest difficulty mode, but you still get a lot of freebies. And the game just becomes utterly trivial, removing any and all suspense from it if you play in this mode. Of course, to make matters even better, if you're playing the Japanese version, it's switched, and the original mode is the mode that's... Stop it.
Resident Evil.
Shit! As I was saying, if you're playing the Japanese version, it's switched around. So the original mode, or whatever it's called, is trivial, and the arrange mode is the one that actually poses any sort of a challenge. So there's also that you have to take into consideration. Plus, of course, the difficulty levels. And the fact that if on the menu screen you press what I assume to be back, it just progresses you. I would figure if you press B, that's back. But apparently if you press B, well, that's just pressing something. Whereas if I... Well, B, that's, I have no idea what it is on the PlayStation controller. Who cares? Special, what is special? Forth, Tofu, X Battle, or Gallery? You know what? I don't think I want to know at this point. We're playing as Claire Redfield, but of course, because as far as I understand it, at least in the remake, the story makes sense if Claire plays Scenario A, and then you play Leon on Scenario B. That's how it works out chronologically. Claire goes through many places. First, meets Marvin Branagh, then she's the first one to go over the walkway. When Leon goes over, he encounters Branagh already turned. When he gets to the walkway, it has already... No, stop! I swear, you leave these games on the menu long enough, they immediately go into attract mode, which annoys me to a great extent. Okay, original mode, difficulty level. Those are the only choices I have? Normal or easy? Was hard. Oh, let me guess. You unlock hard mode once you beat the game on normal mode. I'm not gonna play this multiple times, alright? Not any more multiple times than I already have. I've beaten Resident Evil 2, the remake, 3 times, alright? Leon A, Claire A, and then Leon B. I'm going to be playing this for a whopping total of 5 times then. I mean, this I'm gonna play twice, for a whopping total of 5 playthroughs of Resident Evil 2 in various versions. I'm playing on normal.
Resident Evil 2.
Thank you. I need to be told what I'm playing.
A bizarre incident occurred in the outskirts of an American suburb called Raccoon City. It was later revealed that the terrible disaster had been caused by the T virus, a mutagenic toxin created by the international enterprise Umbrella Incorporated for use in bioweapon experiments. The Raccoon City Police Department's Special Stars Unit immediately began investigation in the affair. The case was apparently closed, thanks to the efforts of STARS members Chris Redfield and Jill Valentine.
What about Rebecca?
But the Umbrella Corporation's experiments were far from finished.
Okay, that's understandable. on the outskirts, not in the outskirts, but other than that, this is fine. Welcome to Raccoon City, okay. We don't stop at the gas station. I believe we start out at a diner or a convenience store with Claire. It's a smidgen different, but that's acceptable.
I'm finally here.
That you are.
Guy's a maniac. Why'd he bite me?
Hello? Is anyone here?
Does it look like anyone is here?
Hello?
It's a very soft hello.
Hello?
Run, Claire, run.
I'm sorry I bothered you, okay? Just don't come any closer.
Claire,
Are you listening?
I... Run.
Wait! Don't shoot!
Get down!
Good sequence.
We can't stay out here. Head to the police station. It'll be a lot safer. There! Buckle up.
Okay.
Nice, nice. The voice acting is an improvement.
What's going on? I arrived in town, and the whole place went
Great.
insane.
The radio's out.
You're a cop, right?
Yeah, first day on the job. Great, huh? Name's Leon Kennedy. Nice to meet you.
Mine's Claire. Claire Redfield. I came to find my brother, Chris.
Yeah,
Could you open the glove box?
Sure. There's a gun inside.
Better take it with you.
come on, Claire, shoot it. Okay, that's why you have to wear a seatbelt, zombie.
You okay?
Still in one piece.
What about the truck driver?
Hey! That maniac's gonna wrist! Run!
Claire!
Leon!
I'm okay. Head to the station. I'll meet you there.
Okay.
I have to check my bindings first. Okay, this is the pause button. This is the config. Give me a moment to figure this out. I know I gotta run, but I have to figure out how to run first. Alright, this makes significantly more sense. At the very least, it makes sense to me, because that's the way it was set up in the original game for the most part. Not sure I should show it off, but I'm gonna show it off anyway. It's very brief. So we have up, down, left, right to be able to move. Then we have the action button, which I am setting up as A, which is set up as 1. Whatever. Then the button used to cancel and run, all the run, is going to be the one above and to the right. So B for me. Whereas the status one, so I can easily click either A or B with my thumb. Buttons used for anything else go elsewhere. So the status screen is going to be under X, so up and to the left from A, and the button at the very top is going to be used for the options menu. If you want to open the map, that's on the trigger button. Originally it was on the left shoulder button, not particularly convenient. Draw weapon in the previous game was on the right trigger button. Over here it was on the right shoulder button. I'm not gonna use shoulder buttons to draw the weapon. I'm gonna use the triggers. I think that's the way things are. If I had to speculate and imagine how things are by default set up on controllers these days, I would imagine that that's the way you do it. Presumably the triggers are used for shooting and such, though I don't know. Okay, so with all of that set up, let's give it a go. Dash seems to suggest to me that you don't actually just sprint, you probably sprint by default, you dash with the dash button, unless they say dash and they mean sprint, which is perfectly feasible. Okay, it might be a dash like in the remake of Resident Evil 3. We shall see. If I get injured if I get injured initially, unnecessarily, etc., I can always reload at my leisure. Okay. All right, let's go! What? Fuck! Shh, no. Oh, no. Well... Oh goodness! Damn it! I ran straight into the welcome embrace of the zombies. I was so pathetic. I presumably should reload. I presumably should not show anyone this pathetic display of incompetence on my part. But you know what? We're rolling with this. I'm going to heal. Kendo.
What are you doing here?
Don't shoot! I'm a human!
He doesn't care. Ooh. Oh, he does. Okay.
Sorry about that, babe.
Dude! What's wrong with you?
You were one of them.
What's going on in this town?
Hold on. I ain't got no clue, darling. By the time I noticed something was wrong, the entire city was infested with zombies.
I don't know, it's just zombies. Okay, that's a great explanation. Yeah, I presume this guy is Kendo. It kinda looks like it, and I've seen the remake. I'm not gonna pretend I haven't seen the remake. I'm not gonna pretend I'm completely oblivious to everything over here. But yeah, I am going to snarkily remark on the sorts of things that seem ridiculous to me, although I am trying to be fair to the game. And if I am to be fair to the game, which, guess what, I am, and I will be, my goodness, this is a significant improvement in terms of both writing and the voice acting over the first one. Brilliant. I don't know if this is somehow spruced up. I don't know if they got a bigger budget. I have no idea. It was a couple of years. The game did get a sequel, so presumably the original did well. Presumably, therefore, they put more effort into this, and it shows. It shows. It's really nice. I understand that you can make fun of certain things, like for instance, the fact that instead of actually locking the door, he decided to just aim his gun at anything and anyone that comes through, which doesn't make much of a difference anyway, considering he's got 2 glass panes over here. So for all I know, Kendo's just gonna die as zombies bust in. Okay, interact with this. Actually, let's check the status screen. What do we have here? Well, you know, I presumably should have checked this from the get-go. I do have a gun. I do also have a knife. I could have, shall we say, interacted with the zombies instead of, you know, just running into their open arms. Mostly outstretched, too. Lockpick, check it out. A lockpick. I can unlock the simple locks with this. That scarcely qualifies as a lockpick, but it will work as a lockpick because guess what? Almost anything will. Any files? Okay. What is in the cyan file? Nothing. Red file? One of an orange file. Yellow file? No, nothing. This is the map. Okay, we can tell north from south. I'll be able to refer to things thanks to that extent. Of course, we have the static camera. That doesn't necessarily help, but, you know, it is what it is. Cleared out areas are not shown, but that's perfectly fine. We have a door that we can go through. That's about it. We have a gun that we've equipped, and we have a knife. Also a lockpick. Gotta keep it in mind. Talk to Kendo.
But don't you worry, girlie. You'll be safe in here. I'm keeping a close eye on things. But don't you worry, girlie. You'll be safe in here. I'm keeping a close eye on things.
He sounds like an absolute creep. Still an improvement over the zombies, but eesh. Could you have at least tried to sound a bit more reassuring? The case is broken. There's nothing useful inside. That's it. Nothing here. But don't you worry, I'm on the case. Although it's broken. Gun cases and related paraphernalia. I'm glad that they know the term paraphernalia. That's a good sign, very promising, wonderful. I think there's ammo. I would presume that that red thing over there on the other side that you seemingly can get to are handgun bullets, but that's just a guess. Yeah, for me, a red box with something mysterious, probably handgun ammo. More useless trinkets. Oh, come on, that's so dismissive. Guy's running a business here. I've told you, tiny red box, handgun bullets. I had no idea what they look like in this game, and I immediately instinctively figured those are gonna be handgun bullets. I mean, what else are you gonna find in the very start of the game? What other reward are you gonna get for actually paying attention, for being diligent? Obviously, handgun bullets, because you have the handgun, and the sort of thing you're gonna wanna have are handgun bullets. Marvelous. Paper dated September the 18th. It looks irrelevant. Thanks. Well... I'm just gonna pick up the ammo over here, thank you very much. Look, I've told you, alright? I've told you that was gonna happen. There he was, he had a nice doll, he was willing to aim a gun at anyone who would go through it. Of course, and then he locked the doll, so he was safe inside his stall. With two enormous glass panes right next to the doll. Yeah, they didn't get through the door now, did they? Even though they're zombies. You'd think, as a human being, he would have more sense, and you'd think, as most stalls, I presume, do, he could have, you know, just pulled the shutters down. That's the sort of thing that protects really well against melee attackers, so to speak. Right? It keeps the stall safe. That's why you have a set of shutters you can lower if you're closing down the stall. So that's the tiniest of objections. The case is broken, nothing useful. Okay, we're leaving. Slowly open the door. I know I can clip through this, but I actually need the time. Now listen here, buddy boy. I've got a gun, and I'm not afraid to use it. I'm gonna keep the maximum distance possible. Oh, look, a pallet! Yeah, I've played too much. I've played enough Dead by Daylight to know where this is going. No, I haven't. Look. The camera is making this all the more difficult for me. Unnecessarily difficult. I can hear the shuffling. I would gladly make my way forward, but... Once again, I don't want to walk into zombies. Okay, fair enough. Zombies are on the corner, presumably walking into a wall, because what else would you expect? Ah, yes, right, of course. Shortcut for the map. This is a shortcut for the map. We are here, facing this way. Interesting. So there's a path to the right. There's something green, presumably a large door. Presumably there's a long... I mean, you can see it on the map, right? There's this long alleyway over there. And it's a dead end. There might be something at the very tail end, but I'm not sure the expenditure of ammo is worth exploring that bit. It might be. Maybe at the very tail end is the key to that green door. Well, maybe we should round the corner and see what's there. Oh boy. Oh no, not good. Not good. Reload. It's already fully loaded. What? It can hold 13 bullets? Okay. I mean, that's unlucky, but whatever. Okay, we're going down the little alley, the dead-end alley. We're gonna turn around. Presumably at the tail end of the alley is another zombie. We are gonna deal with that one. Okay, guys, Of course there's more handgun bullets. What did I tell ya? What did I tell ya? This is what I told ya. No! Run! Run like you've never ran before. Well, no, that's not exactly the way you should run. You should run like you have ran your entire life. I love the ambiguity of that sort of an expression. Okay, where are ya? Alright, we go up the steps. This is a fire escape or something. Up the steps, right down, and we come to some sort of a landing. I want to save. All right, you have to press the use button to go up the steps. At least you go up quickly. Oh goodness, the sounds. How steps are so heavy. Oh, great. Oh, yeah, that's wonderful. That's good times were had by all. Okay, we're gonna go down the steps, and guess what? Zombies are gonna get... Well, of course we're gonna encounter zombies. It's Resident Evil 2. Hello. Hello, madam. I couldn't even see the bullets, but I felt them. I sensed the presence. Of course there's bullets in the trash can. Look, we're not gonna happen over this. We're first going to treat the lady to a nice bullet to the head. That's not a zombie moan exactly, but fair enough. You know, I could have been faster on the draw, so to speak. Instead of taking them down permanently, I could have just decided to gun them down once and then run past them. But then, of course, if you encounter more down the road, you have the ones you gun down insufficiently well chasing after you. So you may not necessarily want that. However, considering the fact that I've collected so many bullets so far, yeah, let's hop on over. Oh, great. Kneel before me. Bow before my might. Well, boy. Sheesh. The camera's obviously terrible, second-person perspective, and yet, even without making use of auto-aim, I'm somehow dealing with this. Look at those shell casings bounce. Incredible. Okay, I've gunned all of them down, with extreme prejudice. One could argue that I've wasted a lot of ammo, but then again, this is a rough spot. Any ammo? Gimme, come on, gimme. Let me replenish my ammo. Once again, this is the map button. I gotta get used to that. Okay, there's something at the far end of this. We can't go through whatever that is. A window? Looks like a window to me. So where are we? Well, we might be at street level. Never mind, for a moment Right, we went up, sort of a fire escape, then back down. For a moment I was convinced we were high up and this was some sort of a... whatever they are called. A sky bridge. I don't like the sound of that. Nope, the wrong button again. The map screen, okay. So, there is a door. Far up ahead to the left. Yes, I guess you could call it that. I'm not looking for spare ammo over here. I would gladly run past the zombies instead. Okay, reload. Obviously, these sorts of crawling zombies are incredibly annoying. These guys may very well get on up very soon. I know I can try to finish them up with a knife. I don't have the patience for that. I don't feel safe enough to try and do that. You don't have any increments. There is no sign of life. Is there any sign of undeath? Well, in that case... Can't inspect the briefcase? It's so blatantly there to be inspected, and yet, alas. Okay, I think we're leaving. No sign of life. At least they're not getting up. Yeah, this is my stop. No, damn it! No, well, now I've done it. Let me in! I mean, I could have tried to gun them now, but it's too many of them, and in close quarters. Oh, bad idea. She's in danger. Okay, well, I can make it through here, or I can go down there. Wait, we know this place, right? Well... Okay, which is, it might be smarter to go down the around and possibly arrive at the same destination. I might be able to gun these guys down. I'll try my luck. He's switching. Of course he's gonna get an up. I considered using a knife. I still have ammo. That's good. Oh, damn you. She's so brutally injured. Show me the map. We're right here. I want to investigate the other path. I need more ammo. I need green herbs. Yeah, this is the path. This is the side path. You go down here, and you're gonna be safe. With the benefit of hindsight, I would say that's the way to go. You go down the path, you see these two guys, and you figure, no way in hell am I going through there. I'm going down here. You run down this path, and you make it to the station. I don't think we can go through here. Yeah, we just go through the front door, and presumably we encounter Marvin. Let me in! Yes, I would like to report a crime. I mean, there could be some ammo over here, hiding in a dark corner, you never know. You know how it is with that sneaky ammo. Tends to hide in all sorts of places. That's a regular door? Show me the map. Okay, well, that's rather underwhelming. There's a door to the right, there's a door to the left, and there's another door to the left. And that's literally it. Let's check this pillar, trash can, whatever this is. No, no ammo over here. You can walk through it, you say. Okay. Well, that's okay. Didn't have to be 3D. Go down the steps, because apparently you don't navigate the steps in any other fashion. You have to press use on them. The echo over here is immense. Oh, she's so horribly injured. An old fountain. Something is written here. To obtain the key to open your heart, I'll wait for the unicorn, the beautiful beast. Alright, fair enough. Unicorn. There's another door here. Can I get a herb, a ribbon, something, anything? More ammo, okay, I'll take that. Better than nothing. It is, after all my fault. I could have played better, but I didn't. Okay, I'm going in circles officially. But then again, I am inspecting the entire area. You can't get onto the first floor, or, you know, possibly the second floor, depending on how you count, whether this is the ground floor, floor number 0, or whether this is indeed... increments, obviously. Or whether this is indeed the first floor. We can't get up there. The only exits are the doors I have mentioned. I'm not gonna save yet, because I'm sort of a masochist. Will you use the computer? No. Of course I won't. Why would I use a computer? You're not gonna give me an item box, are you? That's rather unfortunate. Okay, fine, I'm gonna use the computer. Door lock service. Hall side doors locked. The doors can be unlocked by a key card. Not hall side doors. Hall side doors locked. Can be unlocked by a key card. That's it. Alright, I guess I've got to find a key card. Well, how about we use one of the ink ribbons and save over here? Because that was a lot. She's almost dead. She's got a single ink ribbon left. No healing whatsoever, but plenty of ammo. Plenty of ammo. We need to find a key card. Okay, tell you what. Let's try this door first. See what we find. Ordinarily, this leads to the east wing. It's electronically locked, thank goodness. As it should be. The east wing is horrible. In the remake, it's your first terrible brush with death. Well, aside, of course, from running past zombies initially. Yeah, I would say the misadventures in the East Wing are the first real challenge. Yeah, they really test your commitment to either running past zombies or gunning down zombies. Because you can't really consistently do either. You kind of have to pick and choose. Okay, this is a door, isn't it? Yes, and one we can go through, the door further away. Oh no, suspenseful music!
Hang in there. Are you the only officer left in the building?
Who are you?
Claire Redfield. I'm looking for my brother Chris.
We lost contact with him over 10 days ago. Chris, Jill, Barry. Every last STARS team member has disappeared. We should have listened to them.
What happened?
About 2 months ago, there was this incident involving these zombie-like creatures in a mansion located in the outskirts of this city.
On the
Chris
outskirts.
and the other STARS members discovered that Umbrella was behind everything, at the risk of their own lives. But no one believed them.
Are you okay?
Don't worry about me. Just rescue the survivors in the other rooms.
Oh.
Here, take this key card. You should be able to unlock the doors in the hall with this. Now go.
But...
Just go.
Did
Okay.
you just point a gun
Just
at her?
hang in there. I'll be back soon.
You can't actually inspect the room? And now you can't enter it, huh? It's locked from the inside. That, of course. Okay. A plastic card. It reads hall electronic lock. Well. Excellent. There are 2 doors, aside from the one that's locked from the inside. There's the one closer to the entrance, and then there's the huge one further away. Walk up to the computer. You know, we could hypothetically use it, but I want to use this from the... You don't need to use this right now. Now you say that. See, this annoys me from time to time because often enough you can either unlock something by interacting with the object or by using the key from the inventory screen. Or, you know, a card in this case, a key card. And sometimes you can only do one. Okay, hall side doors, lock released. And that can still make sense grammatically. It's a single lock, locking both of the doors. You could argue that there are 2 locks, one on each door, but you don't know that. So technically this can make a decent bit of sense. What I desperately need is healing. Okay, let's go through the smaller door. But that's the East Wing. East Wing is deaf, at least in the remake. I'll go through the smaller door anyway. Yeah, I'm out. That doesn't sound good. Are the survivors my ass? Okay, we're going through the bigger door. We shall see what's on the other side. Actually, yeah, show me the map. The map screen is accessed with this. Okay. So, hold on, I know this. Of course. I mean, yeah, duh. You go to the East Wing. What is that? Well, that's the path, and then you have the office through the door over there to the right. Right at the very tail end is the guard sort of thing. It all makes sense. It all adds up. It's kind of different from the remake, but still, it makes a decent bit of sense. Okay. Great. You go through the huge hulking door and you arrive here. This is where your item box is. This place seems perfectly safe. Except, of course, if you go through here, you presumably... Yeah. Claire, did you see that? It's too dark to see anything outside. Okay, that's good, that's fine. Don't you worry your pretty little head about this. You probably have an idea. The desk is locked. Will you use the lockpick? Yes. Will you take the first aid spray? Not only will I take the first aid spray, I am going to use it right away. And we're fine. We're absolutely fine. We're back to full health. Ah, brilliant. There's an office over by the reception desk. Yes, on the other side. We know that one. The West Wing office. What about this? Gotta remember we can push things and so on. What is this? Police memorandum. The 23rd of, oh goodness, August 1998. This letter is just to inform everyone about the recent movement of equipment that has happened during the precinct's rearrangements. Safe with 4-digit lock has been moved from the STARS office on the 2nd floor to the Eastern office on the 1st floor, 2236 Raccoon Police Liaison Department. 2236 Eastern. Eastern office. You know where the Eastern office is. Presumably you've played the remake, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Right? You go to the right of the main hall, and then there's a door leading to the right. That's the office. And over there... Blue. Yeah, of course, police. And over there, you find the safe 2236. Anything in the item box? No item, indeed. I'll put an ink ribbon over here. Do I want to lug around the knife? Yeah, I do. And what exactly am I gonna use it for? Am I seriously about to start stabbing the zombies? Because they seem to get on up pretty quickly. And usually, in any given room, there's, I don't know, 2 or 3 of them. You're not gonna get through them one by one. You're not gonna gun down a zombie, patiently run up to it and stab it with a knife. That would require better reflexes than I have. And I have excellent reflexes, as far as I can tell. So, why am I taking the knife again? How about I admit defeat right here, right now, and refuse to take the knife? Well, I presumably am going to run out of ammo soon. If I play like that. Okay. Well, the choices are in front of my face, essentially. I can either go to the east wing and deal with a couple of zombies, or I can head west through here. And that's the terrible, horrifying death hallway. Well, we don't quite encounter the liquor, not immediately. But we do get a couple of frights, couple of broken windows, all sorts of horrifying things. How about we go east instead? We should be fine, especially since she's full on health. Not gonna save again. I should be able to find more ink ribbons in the eastern office. Bam. Yeah, imagine using the knife on these guys. Good luck with that. Oh, fuck this! There's 5 of them over there, I think. Now, I get it. Every single time you leave like that, I think they are healed to full. So I've just wasted a ton of ammo. If I want to take them down, you'd better believe I have to stand there and start blasting. If I want to get through them without blasting, I have to risk getting hurt. I might want to run to the east office and go through there without attacking the zombies. That's also another option if it is indeed accessible from the get-go. Otherwise, I'm tempted to go west. Let's actually check my hypothesis. Can you go there? Yes, you can. And that's what you should do. I mean, there's 5 of them. You're not gonna get past them. Oh... I need a lot more ammo or a better gun. I'm not getting through that. I hypothetically could make it through the east office, but I don't like these odds. Maybe I've wasted too much ammo already. Maybe I should have stayed there and tried to gun them down, but I decided to cut my losses, and sometimes cutting your losses is the way to go. Okay. Bit of a fright incoming, I would presume. I've made a save, so I can always reload and retry things. Let's go through here. We go to the west. It's quiet. Too quiet. You hear water dripping. The sound effects are amazing. Very loud, but amazing nonetheless. Okay, maybe I'm overselling it. Maybe they're not amazing, but they're pretty nice. Memos have been posted. Nothing useful. Thanks. Thanks. There's just a plethora of items you can interact with just to be told that there's basically nothing there. Then, which would I prefer? To actually be able to walk up to things and be explicitly told and have to click through a message telling me, oh, nothing useful, nothing of note, or to have no reaction? I think no reaction would be par for the course. You walk up to something that's uninteresting, you don't get a message. There appear to be discarded files inside. Yeah, well, let's not read through those. We don't have time for paperwork. Ah, yes. It's not the broken window fallacy, it's the broken window what? The guy doesn't have a head, that's a good sign. It is literally a good sign, he's not gonna get on up as a zombie. An open-close switch for the shutter. It can't be activated since the cord is cut. Okay. The head is missing. I've noticed that. It seems to have been twisted off. That's rather ominous, wouldn't you say? A leaky little pipe. This is, it's not a leaky pipe. What's dripping is blood. Anyway, this is locked. A spade is etched onto the keyhole. Okay, spade door, spade door. Neuter door. Claire, as long as you stay quiet, it's gonna be fine. No, just stay silent. Don't run, don't scream, just stay silent. It's not gonna... What? Whoa! Well... You know, in my defense... Actually, no. I made assumptions based on what I know from the remake. So, no, I have nothing to defend myself with. I ultimately couldn't have known that. Claire could not have known that. And I should not have relied on information I have from the remake. Where you can neatly circumvent these monstrosities by just being quiet. Now, for all I know, this still works, and it's just because she made a noise that she ultimately got attacked by everything. If we go back to this, it's still there. Do we have object permanence, Claire? Is the monster there? What does the sign say? We can't read this. But it seems important. If we shoot, we make a noise. If we make a noise, the liquor is gonna get to us. If you just stay quiet... No, it knows. It knows. Okay, well, we have two options. We can try to run past it, although, well, we can refuse to go. The shooting it is not the best of ideas. Now, the good news is we're relatively fine. I don't think there is impervious to bullets as they are in the remake, although I do not know. I haven't tried shooting it yet. Anyway, back to the zombies. Oh joy. Would you look at that? Actually going through the East Wing seems like a breeze in comparison. She's presumably gonna get grabbed. Okay, well, there's about 5 zombies down the corridor. We're gonna need a shotgun to deal with them or something along those lines. Or, I don't know, a grenade launcher. Something more heavy duty than the puny little pistol she's got. So we immediately duck into the East office. Now, in the East office, we are immediately flanked by 2 zombies. So what do? We run forward. Now, I have no idea what forward exactly entails. For all I know, we might bump into even more zombies. And if we run forward and the zombies go after us, there are 2 zombies between us and the door. And we've trapped ourselves in. fun times. Well, I don't have much of a choice, I'm afraid. I'm going in there, and if push comes to shove, I'm gonna be pushing and I'm gonna be shoving. Hi. Bye. Alright, Claire, get ready to run! No, no, get off me, get your filthy hands off of her! You maniac. Oh! Whip out your knife! You're a knife girl? Ah, damn it! That's one of good time was had by all. Of course the knife is nigh on useless. Why is it? No! Don't you dare twitch on me! Oh no! Not like this! Not like this! Knife? Why is he twitching? Why is he twitching? Interact with the save. A numerical keypad. First digit. That's 2. 2. And then 3. And 6. Will you take the acid runs? You betcha. A police station map, will you take? Yeah. Okay, now we have the map. Where do we wish to go? Alright, as you can see, the doors are marked. We have no idea what the markings mean, but bear with me. There is no basement, apparently. We are in a side room that's not marked specifically as a side room. I presume if something is marked in yellow, that means it's accessible, although what do I know? We can't open the cyan door. No clue about the magenta ones. What about the red one? I don't know! Well, there's a path over there that I think leads to the basement. No, it leads upstairs to the second floor. Okay. That's, different. Well, I'm afraid... I could end the sentence right there, you know. Well, I'm afraid. There's about, what? There's 2 or 3 zombies out there. I technically have enough ammo to deal with them. Barely, but I do. Also, the knife? Effectively useless as far as I can tell. They're relatively fast. And you know what? The moment you gun them down, they get on up pretty much immediately. You can't just walk up to them and slice them 1 or 2 times like you could in the original. It was already... I wouldn't necessarily say it was particularly difficult in the original. If you had 1 zombie over there, and they moved extremely slowly, I know, twice as slow as these ones, you could gun one down, run to it, whip out the knife, jab it once or twice, move back, and then you'd have the time to gun it down with a single shot or something along those lines. It would work out fairly well. Over here, no way. You have about 4 zombies coming at you. If one of them goes down, you try to whip out the knife, you try to stab the zombie, you'd think the problem would be the fact that the other zombie would get to you faster than the first one can be stabbed. No, the problem is the first zombie is already back up by the time you try to jab it with the knife. And the second zombie is right behind it. So yeah, you're gonna get grabbed, you're gonna get snagged, you're gonna get injured. Don't do that. Horrible idea. The knife is basically useless unless it's used for some quest purposes, or unless I've overlooked something, I don't know. Maybe in certain circumstances you can use the knife. Maybe if you're a better player than me, you can actually accomplish something. But so far, I would say no go. Just forget about the knife. Must be something for, yeah. Maybe it's something for the real pros. Maybe it stuns them amazingly. So if you perform just the right jab at just the right time, you can keep them hurt locked or something. I don't know. I have no idea. What I do know is that there are about 2 or 3 zombies out there. I have 31 bullets. I should be able to take them down with what I have. I've wasted a bit of ammo. That is rather unfortunate. It might leave me unfortunately stranded. I should, first of all, inspect this room. Second of all, if I am to gun down every single zombie in the eastern office, I should inspect the entirety of the Eastern Office. That's the one sort of thing I'll be afforded, right? If you clear out all the zombies in a given room, the reward for that is your ability to go through the room and pick everything up. If you choose to run through an area, you don't get to thoroughly inspect it. That's the trade-off. You want to save ammo, possibly even save health, run past everything, you're not gonna be as thorough, because you can't. Oh, you are going to clear out a given area? Be my guest. Pick up all the items you want. If they attack me now, I will have effectively cornered myself! Yeah, you know what they say, all cops are zombies. Why is he twitching? Actually, is that intentional? Is this just a... You know, you'd think the only possible reason is because that zombie's gonna get an up. Maybe you get Crimson Heads in this game or something, but I honestly don't know with this game. I honestly don't know with this series. Don't tell me there's nothing of use here. What, can you stab them with a knife over this or something? There's gotta be something of use here, right? Will you take the green herb? Will you take another green herb? What did I say? What did I tell you? Of course there's gotta be something useful over here. You can't see it at all. Could you see it? Was it there? Was it visible? Am I blind? I couldn't see it, but hey, because of the positioning of the camera, I guess it's just there for you if you're a sufficiently patient man or woman. And yeah, that's going to be much appreciated. Healing. And since I have cleared out this place, I may as well investigate now. What's on this pad? What's over here? What is this? Bookshelf. What about the radiator? Nothing about the radiator. What about this? What about the files? I don't like you. You'll be dead. Oh, fuck. Please. I stand corrected. As opposed to the zombie that lies dead. Yeah, you can use the knife under certain circumstances. Yeah, you can use it to jab at a zombie on the ground about 15 times so it goes down without you having to use ammo. It's possible. You know, the only reason I've managed to actually accomplish this great feat is because Claire had her eyes trained on the zombie from the get-go, alright? She was looking at it, giving it the stink eye. She was just staring at it, fixated at that zombie, figuring, I don't like what's happening here, Weston. You'd better take care of this. Just say, actually not saying. And now just expecting me to mind read over here. But still, I really appreciate the fact that she was looking at the zombie. Or was she? No, I'm fairly confident she was, right? Her head was turned a bit. I think she was actually trying to suggest to me that there's a zombie over there that I need to take care of. And I did. Boy, I love being Gabby in these sorts of games. It really gives me the time to calm down. And look, I am clicking use pretty much on repeat on every single one of these items, and I'm getting no description. Am I frustrated? Well, guess what? I have no right to, because I've just said that that's the way I want things to be. I don't want to get any sort of a description telling me nothing interesting if there's nothing interesting about a given place or thing. So thank you. This is exactly what I wanted, and I could hypothetically be an absolute hypocrite, look at the situation and think, well, that's not fine. There's so many items here. Why are you not telling me anything? Why aren't you at least telling me that there's nothing to say? Well, I've literally just asked for this, and I'm getting what I wanted. I am going to interact with the machine momentarily. What is that? Is that a fax machine? Those are the 2 ink ribbons you find in the East office. Obviously, you're gonna find ink ribbons in an office, and obviously, this is the one. You find them by the fax machine. I think that's a fax machine. I've never seen a fax machine in my life. So, when I find the next typewriter, I can go right ahead and save. Just as a curio, just as a little curiosity, how about we go out there? So there's a door in front of me, and there's also another door behind me, through here. Claire, gonna trust your instinct. I presume that thing is getting an up instead of staying on the scene. Can you path through this? You can walk through corpses, you can't walk through enemies, I think. I think that guy's dead. Although, they could just be messing with me. They could be trying to fool me, lulling me into a false sense of security. For all I know, the moment I open one of the doors, that thing's gonna get an up. Can you open this? It's locked. A heart is etched. Okay. So, red is the hard key. Cyan is the spade key, I believe. Right. Green ones presumably are also one of the keys. Same goes for the magenta ones. If I had to hazard a guess, I would say the magenta ones are gonna be diamond ones. Either way, the yellow ones are wide open. They're just accessible. So the only place I can really access through here is, a fire exit, I believe, leading us to the first floor. Well, to the second floor, whatever you want to call this. Once again, I can walk out, but there's about 5 zombies over there. It's a... Technically, you can get through that. If you are desperate enough, you can hypothetically gun them down. You're gonna run out of ammo, almost certainly, but you can gun them down. You can run past them, I think, if you have the reflexes. More likely, you can just bulge through them, just run into them, get caught, and then, instead of running back, run forward. So you'll have to go through them at least twice if you intend on going all the way back. You can spend some health to get through. I'm not sure it's worth it, but you can do that. So technically it's possible. However, I think you're strongly encouraged at this point not to go for these guys, and instead to get the grenade launcher first. That's my inkling. We have the liquor. Presumably, you should get the grenade launcher before you deal with the liquor. Once again, I don't know if I'm reading this correctly, because you're technically not prevented from going through all of these places. Some places you are hard locked away from, and some of them you're just softly blocked from accessing. And I am trying to read through those soft blocks, and therefore, I am trying to navigate through the game the way that seems most intuitive. You know what? The more I look at this stuff, the more I figure I should pick all of this up, and I should head on back to the item box, and I should deposit these things. In a moment, perhaps? Wait. This is the place where you encounter Leon in the remake. Yeah, there is absolutely no door here. No dice. So when do we encounter Leon, if ever? Or do we just pass one another like 2 ships in the night? Look, I can go up there, and as far as I understand it, all of these doors are just accessible. Except for that single one that's marked in cyan. That one I can't get through. But all the other ones, I'll either... Well, for all I know, they're marked in yellow because I haven't tried them. But that's not true. This one was marked in red before I even tried opening it. So maybe, just maybe, they are all accessible somehow? If I go onto the second floor, I think all hell will break loose. Yeah, I have an inkling. The worst sort of inkling imaginable. I think we might start being chased by the tyrant. Just making matters significantly worse than they already have been. Come on. Out. Alright, now we go to the west office, to the item box to dump things. Invariably running into railings, just to be more pathetic about it. Then I can visit Marvin and tell him, hey Marvin, everyone's there. Oh my god, you're a zombie! Unless the door is still locked from the inside, which would be rather disappointing, but predictable enough. I have 3 ink ribbons. I am stockpiling them at this point. Oh yeah, and I have a mix of herbs, 2 herbs, and then I have 2 single herbs. I'm relatively low on ammo, but all in all, I think I'm doing just fine. Yes, I would say that much. Although, you know what they say, pride comes before the fall, etc. I could absolutely barge my way through the zombies. But I think instead of doing that, I'm just gonna, as my next step, go to the second floor. Inspect all those doors. Now, the real question on my mind is whether I take the knife, because I've said enough about it. You know what I make of the knife. I'm still relatively ambivalent about it. Any opportunity to avoid spending ammo, of course, is quite welcome, but at the same time, I think that might just be a bit too much. However, considering the fact that I have 3 ink ribbons and you just need 1 to save, you don't need to, you know, stockpile them like that, I am going to use this wonderful opportunity to make a neat little save after my tiny little adventure with minuscule accomplishments. I'm gonna check this door, but it's obviously locked from the inside. The only way you're gonna get to Marvin is, as you might expect, by navigating your way through the liquor. Oh, actually, it gets even worse. You have to navigate your way through the liquor, then there's a door, then there's another door over there. But if you want to get to him, you actually first need to go through another room entirely. And for that you need the key that's marked with the magenta color. So I don't know, I have guessed that it's the diamond key, although for all I know I'm horribly wrong on that front. And then and only then can you go through that room, and from that room to his room, and you can reach Marvin. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong about this. Maybe Marvin has a good point, and maybe there's so many people out there who are still alive and whom we can save. I don't know. Maybe we can have a neat little safe room with all of those people who are totally not gonna bite one another, turning into zombies. Either way, I have a reasonable plan, I would say. I have plenty of ink ribbons. Things are looking up. Things are going rather well, despite being rather disastrous at the start. But then again, that's Resident Evil 4 ya. Gonna make a save here, as I have stated numerous times, I think. Thank you all so much for watching, and you will see me elsewhere.